All right, y'all. Good morning. Well, good afternoon almost on this beautiful Sunday morning-ish. We have a lot of things to talk about, guys, today. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear in the chat. Let me know. All right, great, guys. Well, guess what? Guess what? Today, I decided I'm going to show my face. We are down here in the TA dungeon, aka the basement gym. And from now on, I'm going to start showing my face on this channel because it's about that time, guys. It's about that time. So what's going on, everybody? Here's the glasses. I don't wear them all the time. We've got a lot of stuff to talk about, guys. We will be live momentarily. Momentarily. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right, y'all. Let's get right into this. Let's get right into the analysis. So, Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin is doing some crazy stuff right about now. Yeah, let me make this a little bit smaller here so that I can potentially pop up. This is how Carl from the Moon does it, by the way. Shout out to Carl from the Moon, who also uses QuickTime. But I actually don't know how to remove this little thing here. So I don't know. This is a work in progress, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. This is a work in progress. So what's happening with Bitcoin right now? Well, we can see right here that we have rejected off of this very important level. And this is a very important level, y'all. The reason for this being an important level is because we had this wick right up here. This wick, this is the daily time frame. And, you know, we've been watching this for a while, saying it's very possible we could get a chicken's drinking water rejection off of this wick. In fact, this is currently the short position that I am in right now. In my Discord right here, we can see under potential trade setups right here. I've been waiting for this trade setup for quite some time, all the way back to July 27th, right here. Last week after the VIP stream, I'm like, look, guys, we have this wick right here. It's very possible we could pump up and get a chicken's drinking water reaction, all right? A lot of people call that a swing failure pattern. Out here in the country, we'll call it a chicken drinking water rejection, all right? When we hit 42.6 approximately, and then these would have been my take profit levels, we hit that wick and we came up to, 42.6, pretty much almost literally on the dot. And this is currently the short trade I am in. So I entered, my entry is 42.6 right here. I took some profits out of this trade already because things are looking kind of bullish, right? I'm going to get into my thoughts on the market. The only two trades I've taken was one on Friday. I shorted this purple daily candle right here. In the Discord, I posted, I took a short. Simple as that. I took a short. We were getting the confirmations. I closed out that trade in profit as well. And now I'm in this current short. So what I want to do today is I want to analyze this on a large time frame, drill it down to the lower time frames, and kind of find out what can we expect to happen here. Is it more probable that we pump or more probable that we, I don't want to say dump, but get a rejection? Because here's the thing, guys. If we go to the weekly time frame here, for the past 2 weeks, we've been pumping pretty hard. We're currently above, I would say, all the major resistances that we have in this range. We have a green dot on the weekly time frame. And so in my mind, it's very possible that we will see Bitcoin come up to higher prices. But if we look in the short to medium term right now, we can see that the daily time frame is about to give us this red dot on the top on Market Cipher B, which tells me we need to consolidate or come down quite a bit, right? Doesn't mean we need to dump a lot, because we can see, you know, previously we've gotten red dots on the daily time frame during a strong uptrend where we just consolidate a little bit, but we've also gotten red dots on the daily time frame where we come down a little bit, okay? So one of those two things looks like it needs to happen right now. We either need to consolidate a little bit or we need to come down a little bit. When we go to the 4-hour time frame, we can see something a little bit, well, I should say it's kind of bearish, guys. What we see here is we see massive bearish divergence forming with the momentum waves, where as the price continues to pump, the momentum is getting lower and lower, printing lower highs as we continue to pump. It really looks like we need to have some kind of consolidation or correction. The whole way up, you can see we've actually been printing bearish divergences on Market Cipher B on the 4-hour for a while. And the past few times it's happened, we've had a little dump / consolidation, kind of like a pump, bull flag, pump. And now you could say we're printing potentially another bull flag. So, you know, because we have these divergences forming on the higher time frames, especially the 2-hour, guys, look at the 2-hour. We've got this thing pumping, and look at the money flow on the 2-hour, right? The money flow is coming down. The momentum waves are coming down. In fact, this is one of the major reasons why I got in that short trade, the trade that I'm currently in right now. And this was such a good setup. The reason it was such a good setup is because, you know, I've been waiting for it. I've been waiting for it. This is the Discord. By the way, guys, to get into the Discord, go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. It's so important to have a plan, guys. It's so important to have a plan for the week. Shout out to Clinton Query for the super chat. I don't know what you mean by that, bro. I don't know what you mean. But, yeah, this was my plan, right? And so I didn't really have to think a lot upon entering the trade because I already had the plan. It was 1 in the morning when I got the alert and I woke up and I saw the bearish divergences. I saw we were at the resistance. Let's take a look at the 1-hour time frame as well. We can see, you know, we've got really money flow is coming down quite substantially here. Like quite substantially, we see money flow coming down on the 1-hour. Look at that. You know, things are looking like we need to either have a period of consolidation here or we need to come down. The only thing that's keeping me bullish overall is the fact that the money flow on the daily time frame is really about to cross over. And y'all know, right? Y'all know when we start playing games of red dot, green dot, right? Y'all know about the red dot, green dot games. Let's take a look on the 4-hour time frame. You know, we played this game right here of red dot, green dot, where we came up, it looked like we needed to come down a little bit or consolidate, but as soon as we got that money flow crossover on the 4-hour, we printed a green dot, and that's when we really started to pump. So imagine this same thing happening now, what we just saw happen on the 4-hour. What if this now begins to happen on the daily time frame? That could really pump Bitcoin up quite high. And so I want to talk about some targets that I have. If we break out, I want to talk about some targets that I have if we reject and come down. Because right now, as I was saying before, you know, both things are possible, y'all. Both things are possible. I wouldn't be surprised if we pumped. I would not be surprised if we dumped as well. So let me turn on some important levels of support and resistance right here, okay? I'm going to turn them on. Important levels. I've got them on my chart somewhere. Let's see. They're in a folder called Important. Here we go. There we go. Some important levels right here, guys. First of all, if we go to like the 3-day time frame and we just stretch this thing out a little bit, right? Let's just stretch it on out. Stretch it on out, y'all. Okay. we can see that we are hitting into some very intense resistances right here. We have, first of all, the highest wick of this entire little range of consolidation right up here. We have this Fibonacci 618, and we have this trend line. This trend line is just connecting the highs from the all-time high to that high that we had at about 59.5K. And now we're coming right up against this as well again. And so this is a very strong area of resistance, right? It's a very strong area of resistance. And so if we go to the daily time frame, actually, you can see that we came up and we rejected perfectly off of this trend line right here. So we did get a chicken's drinking water off of this wick at 42.4, also this trend line. That to me, guys, looks like we're hitting into some pretty serious resistance. So let's assume for a second that this is the top of the move, and we need to, at the very least, we need to consolidate a little bit or have a retracement and come down. Where are some of the levels that we can expect to get a bounce off of, right? If we actually are going to come down, what are some of the levels that we can expect a bounce? So what we're going to do first is, as usual, we are going to pull out our good old friend Fibonacci. And y'all know I named my son Fibonacci after this tool. And I'm just going to pull this thing from the swing low here to the swing high, right? Boom. And I'm actually going to turn on all the levels. Here's why. A lot of times you guys see me just using the 618, right? But that's because we've been consolidating and trading sideways. I'm going to assume right now, okay, when I'm doing this analysis, I'm going to do it, I'm going to, what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for, guys? Y'all know the word I'm looking for? I'm going to entertain. I'm going to entertain a certain scenario and take for granted that it is true. Okay, so the analysis I'm going to do right now is going to be assuming that we are in an uptrend and we are about to put in a higher low and then continue on the uptrend, right? So keep that in the back of your mind as I'm going through this. If we truly are in an uptrend, and if this weekly green dot that is about to confirm in literally 8 hours, 1 minute, and 14 seconds, if this green dot is going to be anything like the green dot that we had back here in April 2020, right? Take a look at that green dot on the weekly here, guys, by the way. You know, when we printed the green dot on the weekly, we actually came down a little bit. I don't know if you can see that here, but we actually did, from the time we printed this green dot, we came down about, 7%. We came down about 7% before we really started to pump. So let's assume that this green dot is going to lead to a similar pump, but we have to come down a little bit, get some kind of retracement, right? We can't just have 2 massive weekly candlesticks in a row without a retracement, right? Well, we can, obviously. We can. But we're hitting into some strong resistances. So let's go to the 4-hour now. And these levels right here are really the areas I would be looking if we're assuming that the uptrend will continue and we just need to retrace. I would be looking to these fib levels to get that retracement. Because if we pull out our measurement tool, we can see that coming down to the 382. Actually, yeah, let's even put on the 236 here. Let's put on the 236 right here. We can see that even if we dump down to the 236, that's a 4% retracement. So assuming the uptrend is going to continue, all these fib levels right here would be areas where I would honestly be looking for potential retracements. And of course, there's other levels I'm looking at too, y'all. Those who are in the Discord, you guys know the exact levels that I'm looking for. But these are not bad levels to keep your eyes on, because the whole purpose of fib retracement tools is assuming that if we're in an uptrend, right? If we are in an uptrend where we're making a high and then a higher low and then a higher high and then a higher low, the purpose of the retracement tool is to measure the retracements to find out at what % of this initial move upward are we going to stop retracing and continue with the uptrend. And guys, if this is something you don't know and you want to learn, technical analysis, how to do fibs, how to get levels of support and resistance, check out jasoncaspertrading.com, because this course will give you the knowledge and the skills you need to become a confident, profitable trader. It goes through all the technical analysis you need to know. It goes through how to use Market Cipher in extreme detail, how to create and backtest a strategy. We even give you strategies that I'm using. I use them to find those good entries. You know, similar to the trade that I'm currently in right now, where I got that entry, let's check it out, you know, right here at 42.6, literally just shorted the top of the move, got in exactly at 42.6. Not because I'm so great, it's because there's just some basic TA and knowing how to use Market Cipher, you could find those really good entries. Check it out. There's an $80 discount in the description of this video. $80 discount right now. Limited time. We also go through risk management, teaching you how to, even if you're not the best trader in the world and you're losing the majority of your trades, you can still be profitable over time if you have a good risk management strategy in place. That is 100% true. You can ask people who have good risk management strategies, even myself. You can lose 3, 4, 7 trades in a row and still be profitable over time if you've got that down. So discount in the description, y'all. Also, if you do not have Market Cipher and you want Market Cipher, there's a 10% discount in the description. I know CryptoFace was giving a 25% discount recently. I don't know if that is still a thing or not. So if it is, you might as well get the 25% instead of using my affiliate link. Also, guys, Bybit, if you don't have a Bybit account and you want one, it would help me out if you used my affiliate link. So, yeah, that's enough shilling on my own stuff. These are really the levels I've been looking at for a real retracement right here. These fib levels right here. And if we just pull out also our fixed range tool and we come out to a higher time frame here, let's go to the daily, we can also see that we have, what's going on? Yeah, there we go. We can see that we have the value area high coming in right about here, right about 38,243, give or take, is our value area high. And we can also see that we wicked right down to it here. So this would be another level I would look for a potential bounce if we're going to retrace. And again, if anybody's not familiar with what this tool is right here, the fixed range, basically we're analyzing the volume that was traded at different prices. Okay, it's showing us the volume of Bitcoin that was traded at any given price on the chart right up here. So basically the most Bitcoin was traded right here at this white line. This is called the point of control. The most Bitcoin went back and forth at the price of $32,801. And then the value area high is showing us the high of that range. And the value area low is showing us the low of that range. And these can be used as support and resistance areas. I do go over that in the course if you're interested. All right, so let's keep that in mind. Let's talk about where do I think we're going to go if we pump out of here, right? If we pump, where could we possibly go? Where could we possibly go? Also, I don't know if this is, let me real quick go ahead and tweet this stream. Yeah, let me go ahead and tweet this stream. You guys should tweet it too. Let's get some people up in here, because here's the thing, guys. If we can get 750 likes on this stream while I'm streaming, as usual, I will give away 0.025 Bitcoin on the stream. Because y'all know how much I love to give away Bitcoin on the stream, but we need to get the likes, yo. We need to get the likes. And let me just come into the Discord, because I don't think the link went out this morning, did it? Let's see. It did not, right? Yeah, sometimes it doesn't do that. Yeah, let me just, boom. No, that didn't work. There we go. Cool. Yeah, so what if we pump from here? All I'm doing right now, guys, is I'm coming up with a plan, right? I'm coming up with a plan because it's very important when we're analyzing our charts that we ask ourselves, all right, like, what is my plan? If price dumps from here, what am I going to do? Do I have a plan? Where am I going to try and get in along? Or if price pumps from here, what's my plan? Where am I going to try and get into a short? So what I just went over is kind of my rough plan in general of where I would look to get into a long position if price does actually get a retracement from here. And then what I'm about to do now is I'm going to say, okay, what if price doesn't dump? What if we are just going to form another bull flag like we've been doing and then pump out of here? Where then would we look for resistance? Well, first of all, let's go ahead and turn back on our fibs here. important right here. Okay. If we're able to break out of this golden pocket right here in this trend line, this to me is extremely bullish, then I do believe that we will see the green dot on the weekly actually play out. You know, if we pump above here. Right now, it's looking like, you know, we're getting some resistance, obviously. But if we do pump out of here, the first place I would actually look to short is right here, okay? We have this wick we can see right here. And also, this fib tool that I'm using right here is pulled from, let me show y'all exactly where I pulled it from. I pulled it from this swing high right here at about 51.4 down to the ultimate low. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on the 786 level here. And you can see the 786 is coming in right about 46.7K. So this, if we pump out of here, the next place I would look for a short would be this 786 level, because that's simply the next fib level. And of course, we're getting more macro now, because the truth is, guys, if we do break out of here with that green dot on the weekly, I do think we can have, you know, if this is truly the bear market, I think we could have a relief rally. A relief rally, okay? We could have a relief rally back up to those highs, especially back up to, let's see, especially back up to the neckline of this giant head and shoulders that we're printing here. Let's see, where was that? This thing right here. We had a giant head and shoulders printing right here. I think we could come back up to test the 49K region. But before we get up to the 49K region, I think it's very possible we could come back up to this 786 right here around 46.7K. Now, it's actually really interesting to take a look at that neckline of the head and shoulders right there. I remember this neck and shoulders, this neck and head and shoulders and knees and toes. This is a very famous head and shoulders. I remember my good friend Carl from the Moon. Shout out to Carl from the Moon, by the way. Let's bring him up here. All right, this is me and Carl together at the county fair. This is me riding on my tractor. It looks like two separate pictures that I just copy and pasted together, but it's not. We were actually together at the county fair. I was trying out a new tractor to ride, and he was there. There was a black pole in between us, and so the picture kind of got a little cut off. Right, but the head and shoulders, this was something I remember Carl from the Moon was trading, and he was spot on with it. He actually was. Shout out to Carl from the Moon, right? My favorite crypto YouTube channel. And if we just go to the weekly time frame right now, and we zoom out, and we put on this indicator called the VPVR, the visible range, just pop that thing on. Something interesting happens, which is the value area high, as we can see right here, is coming in at about, here, let me make myself smaller. I'm still trying to get used to, you know, how am I going to show myself while I'm showing the screen? So we can see the value area high is coming in right here, right about 49K, where the candles go from being highlighted right here to being grayed out. That's called the value area high, meaning this is a very major resistance right here. And if we turn back on our neckline, we can see that the value area high is coming in exactly. Whoa, what did I just do? What just happened here? The value area high is coming in exactly. Let's see here, there we go. The value area high is coming in exactly on the neckline of that head and shoulders pattern. So if we are in a bear market, just assuming, right, just assuming that we are going to enter into a longer downtrend, right? The Three Amigos is going to play out, Crypto Face, you know, we're going to waltz across Texas and all that stuff. It would make sense to me that we would come up again and retest this level that we broke out from, because there is a lot of confluence right here. Also, if we pull out a fib from the all-time high to the all-time dump right here, hang on. Yes, right here. If we pull it from this high, here, let me turn off this other fib. Where's my other fib? You guys ever confuse your fibs? You ever confuse your fibs? I confuse my fibs all the time, guys. I got so many dang fibs, all right? I'm pulling them out everywhere. I've got them locked up in a safe. I keep them under the mattress at night. You never know when you might have to use a fib. Okay. Pull. You pull our fib from this swing high to the all-time low, right? Or we could even pull it from, this swing high down to the first place we dumped. We can see that regardless of where we pull it from, there is some Fibonacci confluence right here at about 49K, right? Between 49 and 50K, we have the global value area high, we have some fib resistance, and we have that neckline that we broke down from if we just make that horizontal level right here. I think these could be some potential targets if we're going to pump and get another leg up that we could project from and look for a really nice short position. So that's kind of my overall plan with Bitcoin. Like, my daily plan is different. If you're in the Discord, you know what I'm planning to do for the day. Currently, I'm long. I'm still long on Bitcoin. I've been holding my longs for quite some time, since like 32K. And my plan is really just to hold the longs. And then if I see a good scalp short opportunity, I'm going to go ahead and take that. Like the 2 scalps that I took, you know, the first one I took on Friday night. This one right here, posted, man, I took a short. You know, it was an intense short because, like, I just saw it coming and I had to take it, close it out in profit, locked it in. And then this morning, was woken up at 1 in the morning, saw my plan that I've been waiting for, right? I've been waiting for this plan for quite some time. This was in the Discord. Let's pop down to it. Boom. Yeah, right here. Yeah. This trade setup. And it played out. And that one currently is in profit right now. In fact, let me see how much profit I have currently on that open position. If I come down to my phone, you know, got the old iPhone, guys. The old iPhone. That trade is currently in 82% profit. Wow. 82%. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So, yeah, I have more take profits for that trade. In fact, these right here are the actual take profits I'm going to use, because I'm assuming, you know, I'm going to let this thing ride. It's already locked in. If we just keep dumping, I'm assuming we're just going to keep dumping, and I'm going to take profits out along the way. All right, so let's pop into the chat here, guys. Let's see if we can get this thing up to about 700. Well, it was 500 likes. We did the giveaway. Let's now get it up to 750 likes. I know we got almost 600 peeps up in here. If we can all call our mom, you know, call up your mom, right? I should call my mom right now. In fact, you know what? Let me call my mom. Let me call my mom right now. Okay? Giving her a call. You guys can see, okay? Let's get this thing on speakerphone.
Hello?
Hey, Mom, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm live streaming on YouTube, and I just figured I'd give you a call right here on the live stream.
On the live stream?
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, so there's almost 600 people watching. You could say hi if you want.
Oh, hi to the 600 people watching, my son.
Yeah, so I'm calling you because I'm trying to get everybody to call their moms and tell their mom to like the video so I can do a Bitcoin giveaway.
Oh, okay, so I have to like the video?
Yeah, go to youtube.com/Jason Casper and yeah, give the video a like. And who knows, maybe you could be the one that gets the Bitcoin giveaway.
So I go to youtube.com/Jason Casper.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try.
All right, thanks. Well, I'm going to get going.
Okay.
Love you, Ma.
Love you too.
All right, bye. Yeah, guys, it's as simple as that. It really is as simple as that, okay? All right, so make sure to like the video. 0.25 Bitcoin right now, guys. That is quite a lot of money. Let's see. And then I'm going to get into Ethereum. Wow, let's see. 0.025 Bitcoin. That's $1,028.42, y'all. That's a lot of money. All right. All you gotta do is call your mom. All right, let's get into Ethereum, guys, because Ethereum also is doing some cool stuff. Okay. Ethereum also is doing some cool stuff. Let me clean up the chart a tad here. I'm just going to clean up the chart, clean it up. Yeah, let's clean it up a lot. And let's go to, yeah, we're on the daily. Let's zoom out here. Okay, so we can see for Ethereum, right? We were trading in this, you could call it a descending triangle pattern type thing right here. And we broke out of it, right? We did, in fact, break out of this. And currently, we're getting resistance right off of, I think there's two reasons why we're getting such a strong rejection right here. First of all, we can see that we have a daily level of resistance coming in right about here, okay? Boom. The reason this is a daily level of resistance is because you can see if we zoom in here, we've got the candles. Well, I guess I need to move that up just a hair. We've got the candles right here, okay, where we have the 2 days in a row. First day, we tried to wick up above this area. We're unable to. Second day, we tried to wick up above this area. We were unable to, and then we had a smooth move down. It was a very smooth move. Lots of fiber. Okay, a smooth move on the way down. And then just recently, we can see last night, when Bitcoin came into its major resistance, Ethereum as well came up to this, this daily level. And also, we had this wick right here that kind of gave us a chicken drinking water kind of short position, okay? I did not take this short, guys. I did not take the short. I did not take a look at Ethereum at the time. But I actually, let me see, I did enter a small Ethereum short position later, very small position, just in case we came down more, because I'm still hedged in a long. So let me check it out. Wow, okay, I guess that short is up quite a bit here. That short is actually up 60%. Wow, sheesh. Sheesh. That short is up about 60%, y'all, right now. So I guess I am short on Ethereum, but I didn't get a good entry, right? I shorted when we were already under this daily. Already moved stop loss to the entry and all that. But it's basically the same thing, Ethereum and Bitcoin. Ethereum is looking more bullish than Bitcoin to me right now, simply because the VWAP is still higher on the daily time frame, meaning it's going to be some time before we print a red dot. And when we were looking at Bitcoin on those time frames, right, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 2 hour, they were looking extremely bearish, right? We had the bearish divergences coming in everywhere. If we take a look at Ethereum right here, we can see we go to the 4 hour, and we do not have the bearish divergences at all. In fact, we just have momentum coming up, money flow coming up. The only thing that is diverging here, y'all, is this VWAP, which is coming down as the price continues to go up. So I would say Ethereum looks more bullish to me than it does bearish. But because we're coming into an area of resistance right here, I do think there is some room to come down. So really, we're just going to do the same thing for Ethereum that we did for Bitcoin, which is, you know, if you ever see that we have a massive pump, right? And a lot of times what people will do, if we're getting a massive pump, people will be like, oh, we're pumping, let me go long. But I take a different approach. I'm like, oh, we're pumping, let me look for a short. I'll look for a long if we're dumping. I know a lot of people don't quite understand that, but it's because for me, a lot of times if I try and long while we're pumping, I just so happen to long the top of the move and I get wrecked. But if I look for a short, then it works out pretty well. So let's assume right now that we are going to get some kind of retracement. Where are we going to come down to? Well, let's pull out good old fib. And again, these are some of the levels we could potentially come down to. And guys, you know, you can pull fibs from multiple lows to the same swing high. People always ask me, like, how do you know where to pull the fib from? You could pull the fib if price has come up and is looking like it's going to retrace down. You could pull the fib from multiple swing lows to the same swing high. So you could pull your fib from this swing low here. You could pull your fib from this swing low here up to the all-time high. You could pull your fib from this swing low right here to the all-time high. So I've got 3 fibs pulled out in this chart right now. And what you would want to do with these 3 fibs is you are going to want to look for areas where there's some kind of confluence, where the fibs line up. And currently, I don't really see much confluence. Let me turn on my 786s. The best is always when the golden pocket lines up with either a 786 or a 382, right? So you could say that because we have 3 layers of confluence right here, we have a trend line, we have a golden pocket, and we have a 786, you could say that this zone is a very reactive zone, right? A place where you would really be looking for some kind of a bounce off of that area, right? So for Ethereum, we're just going to be pulling our fibs, looking for those areas, and also, you know, I do have volume that I'm using as well. Of course, you know, depending on how deep this retracement is, it wouldn't surprise me at all if we just came right back down to this 382 level at about 2435, because this is a bigger fib pull from. This is a resistance level that we broke above, and now it would be cool if we retested that resistance as support before we came up higher. But then we also know there's a golden pocket down here and a 786 down here at this trend line, so that would allow us to retest this whole trend line before getting a move to the upward side. And you know, if we're going to pump from here, then the next place I'm looking to really get a rejection would be right up here at this golden pocket. And that golden pocket is, I just took the fib from this swing high right here down to this swing low right here, and it's pretty much you know, we did get basically 2 rejections off of it, so it would be the 3rd time we touched that. Might not have the most powerful reaction, but I'd still be looking for something up there. And I do have some other levels as well. Let me get back to the chat here. What's up, y'all? Thank you guys for being here. My screen's frozen now. See, that's what when I try and do a face reveal, right? It doesn't it doesn't work out too well. Let me try and restart this here. New movie recording. There we go. There we go. All right, y'all. Yeah, so let's see if we got any questions in here. That's my overall plan, guys. That's my overall analysis. Bitcoin's at a very important level right now, and yeah, that's about it. So there is currently, just so everyone knows, there is currently still the $80 discount for the course. That's the biggest discount I've ever had. Link in the description. We're gonna do a We're gonna do a $1,000 Bitcoin giveaway if we can get this thing up to 750 likes during the stream. Also, guys, the Discord. People keep asking me how to get in the Discord. Quick disclaimer about the Discord, y'all. The Discord is you have to do it by going to patreon.com/Jason Casper. The way Patreon is set up, they will charge you. Patreon charges you once a month. If you sign up on the last day of the month, they will then charge you on the first of the month. I don't know why it's like that. It's messed up. I'm trying to get this onto my own website. But for right now, I'm unable to do that. So if you are interested in it, today is the day to do it, the first of the month. And just moving forward, just understand, if you're going to sign up for it on like the last week of the month, they're going to charge you on the first of the month. I don't have a problem. We don't have a problem refunding you if that happens. It's just a huge pain in the butt. So I just want to make that public knowledge, right? It's a huge pain in the rear, right? It's a huge pain in the rear. All right, cool. Okay, so let's see. Let's get into the chat here and let's see. Shout out to FB. Thank you for being here. Jay Holiday. Brandon, Roland. My trading desk is at my... Yeah. Yep, everything's down here. This is my office. This is my gym. This is where I study the Bible. This is where I hang out, right? This is the TA dungeon down here. The TA dungeon, right? Every time I lose a trade, 25 push-ups. Shout out to Alice, who's joining the Discord. Okay, so Vic wants to know, maybe too macro, but any thoughts on the big bearish divergence on the monthly on Bitstamp? Well, let's check it out actually on... man, we're dumping, guys. We're dumping. I'm kind of glad I'm in that short position. That was a pretty good short. I know a lot of people took this with me because I had posted it in the Discord. And I love it when I have a plan, right? I had this plan from, I guess, Sunday or Monday morning, I guess, and it happened pretty well, pretty dang well. I wanted to reject off 42.6, and my entry was 42.6. Yes, I did limit in, guys. I limited in there. That's how I got that entry. I limited in. Okay, let's see. My short position for Bitcoin. USDT. Perpetual. Wow. Wow. Nice, guys. Oh, wait. Never mind. That's my long. My long trade was up over 100%. My short trade is up 99.95%. Not bad, guys. Not bad. And yeah, I'm using some leverage. And just to clear some things up about leverage, y'all. Leverage is just a tool, okay? I still am maintaining good risk management while I use leverage because I split my total trading capital up between multiple accounts. So just because I'm using 20x leverage, I'm still only risking 1 to 5% of my total trading capital because I don't have all that capital in one account. I go over this in the new risk management session in the course. And by the way, guys, I am working on new material for the course. It's something I'm constantly going to be updating as time goes on. So, okay, let's check out the bearish divergence on the monthly. I don't usually use the monthly time frame, but let's check it out. Okay, so I have to go to, obviously, a different chart. Let's go to, what did you say, Bitstamp? Yeah, that looks pretty dang bearish, does it not? That looks extremely bearish. From the last bull market to the most previous, that is a massive bearish divergence. And so it would not surprise me if we did come down more from here, right? That's why I'm expecting if we pump back up, you know, if we can come above 49K, if we can come above 53K, then I think we can continue. But we have massive, massive resistance at about 49K. And, you know, again, that 49K, that would be the retest of the initial, like, head and shoulders that we broke out of, right? It would be a retest of that if we came back up to 49K and then continued on with the downtrend, right? That would be a relief rally. I can't say relief rally. It would be the relief rally that everyone's been waiting for, this relief rally that's going to come. People are like, well, where's the where's the relief rally? Well, this could be it, guys. Back up to retest those supports as now resistance, right? What's up, DF Face? DJ says, hey, Jason, how did you come up with the fantastic 41.6 short entry? Okay, right. Okay, the 41.6 entry. I actually missed that trade, guys. That was a trade that I had in the Discord here. It was one of the short positions that I was looking for right here. Yeah, right about here, right? The reason why is because it was a wick. It was a wick. If we go to the chart and hang on, I'm not used to showing my face on screen, guys. I'm not used to it. Okay, so I'm gonna get a real camera. Look, you know, I know like people want me to show my face so I can be on more YouTube channels and stuff. So I have to do it. But if we go to the daily time frame and we just zoom out here, the reason I had that as a potential place to take a short is because right up here we had this wick coming in. Hang on, I have to go actually to the 4-hour time frame and zoom out. We had this wick right up here. Okay, 41.6 right here. We had this wick. You guys can see that it's one of the highs that we could potentially come up to and reject from to get a chicken drinking water reaction. Okay, so that's why I was looking for that level, and we did get a really nice short off of that. Right? Or am I imagining things now? No, I'm pretty sure we did. Yeah, we did. Wait, did we? No, maybe we didn't. Huh. Now I'm confusing myself right now. Maybe it was this wick right here. I think it was this wick. Yes, it was this wick right here. I'm sorry, this wick right here at about 41.4. That's the wick I was looking at. And we did we get it? Maybe we didn't. Guys, now I'm losing my mind right here. But I do know that the reason I had this entry was because we had some kind of a wick right here at about 41 point something. 41.4, I think it was. Yeah, but I can't find it now. Oh, because this is Bitstamp. Okay, this is Bitstamp. That's probably why. I do all my charting on Bybit. Let's see here. On Bybit, do we have that wick? Yeah, see right here, we had this wick at about 41.6. This other wick right here. Okay, yeah. Sorry, guys. See, I'm confusing myself. We had this wick right here. Boom. This high right here, we came into a golden pocket. That was an epic short. That was an epic short, guys, on June 15th. And what happened was we came back up to it, and I was looking for a short from there. And I think on the 1 hour time frame, yes. Okay, so I'm not losing my mind, guys. This was a scalp short that could have been taken right here from that wick, from a swing failure chicken drinking water of this wick that could have gotten you a nice 1.5% right there. See, I'm not losing my mind, guys. I'm not losing it. I've got my mind. My mind is intact. Everything's good. Praise God. Baruch Hashem. Baruch Hashem. The Lord is good. The Lord is very good. He's so merciful. He is so dang merciful. I just can't even believe it at times. I'm in awe. I am in awe of His mercy and His favor. But yeah, I missed this trade. That's how I got it, with that wick, right? Okay, let's pop back to the chat here. Shout out to Savage Gaming, who has an EOS M50. It works really well, and you won't need a capture card to use it. Do your own research, though. Thanks for the info. Shout out to Action Camera, who says we're at a spider line. That's good to know, guys. We are at a spider line. Thank you, Callie, for the different chart. Nick Ramesh wants to know, how do I not get confused with all these levels? I keep them in folders, right? These are my folders that I have. I have like weeklies, I have dailies, and then what I do is if I'm looking at specific areas, maybe like a fib line or something, I'll put them in a folder, just one folder of the important levels that I'm looking at, like this right here. These are just the important levels I'm currently looking at. And that's how I don't get confused. I recommend everyone do that as well. Shout out to Rick4962. Thank you, says, I thought you didn't trade on weekends. I do not trade on Saturdays, guys. Saturdays, it's a Sabbath day. I go to a Messianic synagogue, and I am in worship and in fellowship on Saturday. But on Sunday I trade. On Friday I trade. Sometimes I don't really trade as much on Sunday. I'm spending time with family. But yeah, shout out to Crypto Yacht in the chat, by the way, part of the Clout crew. Shout out to the Clout crew, right? That's right. If you join my VIP if you join the VIP Discord, I do post all my levels that I'm looking at. What up, Zaire? Part of the Clout crew as well. What's going on, bro? What up, Tom the Mailman? Ali wants to know about the 424 strategy. Yeah, the 424 strategy, you have to use it in the right context. You have to use it, if we're in an uptrend, you can use it. If we're in a downtrend,
you can use it. If we're trading sideways, you cannot use it. If we are printing a bearish divergence, I would not use it to long. And if we are printing a bullish divergence, I would not use it to short. But it works very well if we are in a trending market and there's just clear continued upward momentum, right? So you could have done that, you know, really nice right here. You could have done it really nice right here, right here. You could have even done this one right here. I would have stopped trying to do that right around here because that's when we start to get those bearish divergences. Yeah, so just watch out for that. If you're doing the 424 strategy, watch out for those divergences. Yeah, there's plenty of free content on the YouTube, guys. Shout out to Ano, Niemaus, and Duper, who says, I found the 424 works great, but you need to be in a strong trend. Yep, you need to be in a strong trend. Yeah, that's right, Scoobs. The 42.6, it has not been as juicy as what we were hoping for, but the weekend's not over yet, y'all. The weekend is not over yet. We could still dump plenty more. We could still dump plenty more. There's still room to dump. There's still room to dump and pump. Yeah, it's weird, guys. The whole face thing is weird. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. Y'all can see my office, my gym, my desk, all my stuff. You could see, what else do I got in here? Got a lot of stuff down here, guys. Yeah, lots of stuff. Yeah, welcome. Welcome to the TA dungeon, by the way. Can I flex the biceps? Shout out to Adriano, who's going to buy the course. Jose says the fibs, there's a lot of confluence with the spider lines. Yeah, okay, so there's a spider line at 42.3. Shout out to Rick, who says, Our Heavenly Father, I pray and thank you for the ultimate sacrifice for us. Amen. Amen. Yes. We thank you, Father, for giving us your Son. Yeah. So, guys, that's, you know, honestly, yeah, thank you, Andre. Thank you, Achi. Toda, Achi. Shout out to Athul Raj. Yes, bro. I have billions, guys, billions of messages on Discord, as you can see here. So I have to go through them all. I've got a lot over the weekend, and I haven't had a chance to answer. How significant is a wick, says Peter Pellegrino. Okay, Atul, I will get back to you in the Discord, and yes, we can set that up so that you can pay crypto. We can set that up. A wick is significant because it shows that there's liquidity in the market that can be grabbed, right? So, for example, we had this wick right here, okay? If you see a wick, and then you see price come up above that wick and then start to rapidly dump, I call that chicken drinking water entry, okay? The reason I call it a chicken drinking water entry, I'm sure most of you know, I'm not going to go into it, but it's also known as a swing failure pattern. Basically what happens is they push the price up to grab the liquidity that was in this wick, right? So basically there's a lot of people who were shorting this wick, pushing the price down, and then basically to come get all that liquidity that's up there and stop those orders out, they come up, push the price up a little bit higher, and then shoom, it falls down even more. So those wicks, you can go back in the past and see them, and you should, well, I recommend, well, this is not financial advice. You guys know, if you assume that this is financial advice and you take it as such, not only will you lose all your Bitcoin, you're going to lose all your Ethereum, you're going to lose all your fiat currency, your girlfriend's going to dump you, your boss is going to fire you, your car's going to break down, your house is going to get repossessed by the bank, right? And it's not going to be a fun time, all because you thought this was financial advice. And also, guys, remember, again, who you are listening to, okay? This is a picture of me from high school, okay? Remember who you're listening to. If you think this is financial advice, this is who you are listening to, right? Let's just look at this face, guys. You know, look at this. You're listening to this guy, right? This guy with pigtails, right? So it's not financial advice. But what I like to do is I like to mark the wicks on my chart and I like to look for potential rejections off of those wicks. Those tend to be the easier trades to get into. You know? All right, let's get back to the chat here. Best way to build mass in legs: squats and deadlifts, bro. Squats and deadlifts, honestly. Mix up your stance. Mix up your stance. Mix it up. I do wide, I do narrow, I do sumo, I do conventional, I do trap bar deadlifts. You can shift around your form to get more on the glutes and the hamstrings versus the quads. Mix it up. Mix it up. Nick Dugan, all he heard was financial advice. Well, again, you know, if you want to take this as financial advice, remember who you're listening to. Okay, all right. We're talking about weightlifting. Yeah, maybe I'll start another channel, right? The Pigtail Crypto Squad. Shout out to Crypto Yacht. No, I'm not making up the deadlift stuff, guys. I love deadlifting. I love powerlifting. I really do. That's not a joke. Bullish Neo. Bullish divergence on Ethereum. Thinks we're going to go back up. Progressive Martian. Can I show my ETH levels? I've got them in the Discord, bro. I'm going to actually update them tomorrow as well. But right now, really, I mean, these are the main areas I'm kind of looking at, right? We lost this this daily level here. I'm currently short, so let me actually take some profits out of that thing, man. Let me take some profits out, because people are saying we got some bullish divs. Let's check out the 1 hour. We do have a hidden bullish divergence on the 1 hour for Ethereum here. You guys can see that. We've got the hidden bullish divergence coming in. Let me scoop out some of that profit right now real quick. Okay. My Bitcoin short is up 99%. I like that. I like that. Praise God. Praise God. Inverse perpetual Ethereum. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to close some of that out here. Limit out. Nice. Limit order filled. And let me move my stop while I'm not paying attention to it. My entry was 2581. Cool. All right, I do see a hidden bullish divergence on Ethereum. And as I was saying before, y'all, like it is very possible that we could continue to pump up here because of the money flow, right? Because of the money flow on the daily for Bitcoin, that is no joke. I know a lot of people got in this stream late, but if we take a look, and we know Bitcoin and Ethereum kind of moved together, right? Take a look at what happened back here on the 4 hour time frame when we played the game of red dot, green dot, where basically as soon as we come up above As soon as we come up above the zero line with the money flow, we print the green dot and just have this massive just pump up. And look at that money flow getting super thick. That could potentially happen on the daily time frame, potentially, where right now we're printing the red dot on the daily, right? Ain't no joke. But maybe, you know, Tuesday we could get, you know, some kind of massive pump. Or who knows? Anything can happen. Anything can happen, right? People talk about the why cough, right? They ask the question, why cough? Question mark. I don't know. I don't know why I'm coughing. I don't know, but the thing is this. For me, I don't care why price necessarily moves one way or another, you know? I don't really care why. But if it does move one way or another, I care that it is moving because volatility is the friend of a trader. Volatility will allow me to enter a nice position. So if we do pump, I know where I'm shorting. If we do dump, I know where I'm longing. And my style is to basically, and y'all know, to buy high and sell low. I buy at the top, okay? And I sell at the, just kidding. My strategy is to short high and long low. And because I'm short right now, if we continue on dumping, I'm just gonna hold that short, just like I'm long right now from like down here. So we could come all the way back down here and I'll still be in my longs. You know, if we retrace and keep going on the uptrend, I'm going to hold that long. But all this time, I'm exclusively looking for shorts because one of these shorts is going to be the top. And then I'm just going to keep holding that short until it gets stopped out in profit. That's how I trade. That's how I ensure that I'm locking in the profits and stuff like that. Y'all know what I'm saying? That's how I roll. I got some guys and girls hot and bothered in here, J-Boy Bullish. Okay. Thanks for letting me know, man. Thanks for letting me know. Shout out to Savage Gaming, who's still in an ETH long from 1754. Not sure if I should let it ride to August 4th or shut it down. Well, Savage Gaming, of course, this is not financial advice. But if I were you, you know what I would do? I would take out some profit, move the stop loss to profit, and just let the rest ride. You know, I would just let the rest ride. That's how I roll. Because the truth is, I don't know. We're gonna pump or we're gonna dump. I don't know. The only thing the only thing we can know for sure, Savage Gaming, this is the only fact that we can know for sure. You are in massive profit. You can take profit from your trade, move your stop loss into profit, and guarantee that you will be in a better position now than when you entered the trade. And now, all that's left is either you could potentially make a lot more money, because even if you take out 50% of your trade and price, let's say the bull market continues, right? Let's say Ethereum just continues to go up from here forever, right? Which it very well may. Forever. Let's say we hit 10K, this is the bottom. Even if you had 40% of your trade in, you're still going to have a massive amount of profit from that 40% that you left in your trade. So that's what I would do if I was you, not financial advice. Cash says I look nothing like my profile. That's not true. I think I look like him. Let's check him out. Hang on, let me get the. Yeah, I look like him. I think so. I mean, you know, to a certain degree. It's hard to get those emojis to look like you. You know, it is hard. It's kind of hard. Yeah, you could leave the long open forever, KK Dark Horse. You could. We have a 12-hour bearish div. Yeah. Lock it in and let it ride. Lock profit and pop it, says Brandon Stover. Yeah, lock it in and let it ride. That is, again, guys, my philosophy for life. Lock it in and let it ride. That's how my son was conceived, by that philosophy. Lock it in and let it ride, guys. And I'm happy that he is here now. Lil Fib Casper, shout out to you, son. Lil Fibonacci Casper. He's gonna grow up to be a rapper someday. Lil Fib Casper. Lil Fib Casper. Yeah. All right, let's see. Bitcoin is pumping. Let's take a look on the 1 minute because I'm on the daily. Wow. Whoa. Wow, Bitcoin is pumping. This would be a good time to make like a Carl from the Moon thumbnail, right? Wait, hang on. Other side. Hang on. Wait, yeah, here we go. Wait, no, I can't. You know, I have mirror mode on right now. It's hard. Okay, it's difficult, guys. It's super difficult. Okay, yeah. I can lick those candles. Okay, wow, look at that pump though, guys. And that's the thing, like, I'm short. If I get stopped out my short, I don't care because I'm still long. So, like, lock it in and let it ride. Lock it in and let it ride. Do an arm flex. Do I trade full time? I do crypto full time. We do have some resistance around 45K simp, Bobway. We absolutely do. And that's a weekly level right around 45K. Yeah. I don't hold stocks, okay? Marcus asked, does the green dot on the weekly mean anything? Yes, okay? Yes, it does. It means we could potentially get a massive pump, guys. A massive pump. But the red dot on the daily is telling me that, well, the red dot on the daily is gone, guys. Telling me that we very well could have some kind of retracement, right? The 4 hour coming down, bearish divergence, we could have some kind of retracement. The retracement could be something as small as this before we pump out again, right? We just keep getting pump, bull flag, pump, bull flag, pump, bull flag, pump, bull flag, pump, bull flag. It's like we're in a very clear uptrend right now. But we see the divergences coming, which the divergences, they are you know, someone help me out here. What are they? They're telling us they're not premonitions. What's oh man, I can't think of the word, guys. Okay, but they're telling us eventually we got to come down, right? Eventually we got to come down. I mean, when we hit all-time highs for the corn, right? When we hit all-time highs for the corn, you know, we were seeing the bearish divs just coming in like crazy, right? Where were the corn all-time highs? Up here? Yeah, we, even on the daily, right, we were seeing those divs. I'm lost now. Okay, yeah, look at this, right? We were seeing the bearish divergences forming as we're pumping. You know, eventually they're going to have to play out. We're going to have some kind of retracement, something, okay? Yeah, signs of weakness. Those things are showing signs of weakness. Thank you, Jay Greasy. Precursor. Thank you, Michael Day Carmo. Could pump be a dead cat bounce? Indicators of change in trading patterns. Yep, Brandon Stover. Thank you. How long have I been trading? I've been trading, Lucas, for a very long time. I started with stocks, did Forex, shifted to crypto. That's kind of where I'm at right now, sticking in the crypto. Going to get back into Forex in the fall when I have more time. Real quick, while we're pumping like this is a chicken drinking water kind of deal, guys. You know, this is a chicken drinking water thing. Let's pull a fib and see if we bounced off a significant fib level here. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. There's something there. There's something there that I'm missing, y'all. I'm missing something, y'all. But yeah, this could just be another pump, and then we know what levels we're going to short from, right? We got our plans. We've got those plans, guys. We've got those plans. David Fransak, thank you, man. Appreciate you being here. Action camera just pumped it. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Zaire. We bounced off a weekly. Shout out to the Clout crew. Yeah, let's get up to 1 million subs. Let's see. Can I do a Bitcoin giveaway? Do we have 750 likes? No, we don't. But I will tell you this, guys. I do have an $80 discount on the course. Limited time. Check it out. A lot of people have taken this course, and it's really changed the way they trade. You know, we go through all the TAs, so you can mark all these levels. You can have a plan. You know, the goal of this course is to show y'all how to have your own plan so that you can, you know, like what I do, where, you know, every week I have, what did I have? I had 5 potential trades to take. 2 of them actually played out extremely well, that were very profitable, because you have a plan, you make your plan. When your plan plays out, right, you enter the trade, and it's nice, right? It's nice. That's the goal of the course, guys. is trading Forex and Bitcoin the same? No, they're very different. Forex is very much so more smooth, and there's less volatility, and the trend is your friend more. I would always trade Forex on the larger time frames. I would trade Forex exclusively on the daily time frame. Low leverage on the daily. And it was so chill. But the thing is, I didn't have enough capital at the time to make anything substantial. So I switched to crypto because I had so much crypto. Once Bybit became a thing and margin trading became a thing, I've been hodling Bitcoin for so long, I had a lot of capital to trade that with, as opposed to like the USD, you know what I'm saying? Crypto Yacht says, my voice sounds a little different. Huh, interesting. Shout out to Duper who says, big ups on the course, was worth every penny. All right, guys, let's see. Can we get 750 likes on this video? I'm gonna give away $1,000 worth of Bitcoin to one lucky person. We've got 777 peeps up in here. Yeah, let's do it, guys, because I have to cut this stream soon. We've been on for over an hour. And yeah, Atul, I will check, bro. I will check, man. Okay, I'm gonna get to that. Shout out to CryptoFace. Is CryptoFace in here? Is CryptoFace in here? I don't see him. Is he live? Is CryptoFace live right now? I don't know. Thanks, LJ Crypto, for liking and subscribing. Oh, it was the Daily Open, Patty. Okay. How do I choose the winner? You have to. You're gonna have to comment on a random video, and with your Bitcoin address. And yes, Merlin, Market Cipher works very well with Forex. Absolutely. Yeah, it absolutely does. Where to trade stocks with leverage? Honestly, I can't really help you with that, man. I don't know. I don't know. Shout out to John Milling. Yes, the $80 off the course is still going, guys. The coupon is still going for a short period of time, okay? Let's see here. All right, guys, I'm going to have to cut the stream, but maybe in the future we can do that giveaway. But yeah, so receive this blessing, guys, in the Hebrew language. Yevarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha, Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom b'shem Yeshua HaMashiach Elohei Israel, which means in English, may the Lord bless you and protect you. May he cause his face to shine light upon you, and may he have grace upon you. And may the Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you wholeness in the name of Jesus the Messiah, the God of Israel. Amen. And guys, the TA section is over, but I do want to say one last thing, which is this. You know, the Lord really convicted me of something over this weekend when I was at synagogue, and I was listening to my good friend give a message, right? And he was bringing up the fact that the Israelites in the wilderness, when the Lord brought them out of Egypt, they plundered the Egyptians, and they went out of there with a whole bunch of stuff. They went out of there with a whole bunch of silver and gold. And God gave them a whole bunch of stuff that they didn't work for. Of course, they had to have faith. They had to take action. They had to trust in God. But the Lord gave them, he blessed them with a whole bunch of stuff. And then while they were out in the wilderness, they took the stuff that God gave them, the silver and the gold, and they made a golden calf. And they started to put a false face upon who God truly was, because they were making this golden calf to represent God, right? They held a feast to the Lord, and they made this golden calf and said, "This is the Lord who brought you forth out of the land of Egypt." And it really convicted me because trading can be so addictive. I'm sure you guys know. If you guys are traders like I am, it can be so easy to make this the most important thing in your life. To be totally honest with you guys, there are times where I put this before God. There are times where I put this before my family. There are times I put this before my own health, before my sleep, before my diet. And it's important to remember that although the Lord gives man the power to acquire wealth in multiple ways, not just through trading, if we take the stuff that God has given us and put it in a place in our life that is improper, in the wrong order, then we're essentially taking something that the Lord has blessed us with and using it to worship the adversary. And that really convicted me. And so I just want to remind everybody, there's more important things in life than just trading and making money, And it's important to keep that in the forefront, right? This is not, trading is not the goal, right? It's not the goal. It's the means to get more things like financial freedom and stuff like that. So always keep that in the forefront of your mind, guys. I do pray that all y'all are blessed. And I'm going to have to cut the stream. But I will see you guys, Lord willing, mañana. All right, peace, peace.